I'm sorry. At the same time. So I'm painting Greebo miniatures. It is the Blood Bowl team, Florence Knights. I'm going for this yellow, pinkish, whitish kind of color. I'm just dabbing in colors right now. It's going to be non-metallic. I'm going to try on these metal miniatures because why not? So that is kind of what I'm going to set up. Whoa! This setup is so twitchy, but we want to try anyways. Okay, so this is my peasants. I'm going to work more on some leather and stuff like that, but they are basically done. I'm going to do paints on verdigris on the helmets, but I'm going for this kind of metal look on them. Maybe I'm trying to do non-metallic metal, as I'm saying. And for the knights, I'm going to try to paint up gold. So I'm going to, yeah, dig deep, because this is something I have tried to do before, but I have always bombed when I'm trying to do this. Just look at this awesome mascot I have in here. This is the coolest Blood Bowl mascot ever. I'm just saying. So sorry for delay. No, it's okay. That's okay. It's about time painting here on Twitch. Dark Trollin, saying, yeah, we're going to try it live, direct right now. And I have tried before, and you know, I'm not happy with the setups, but I'm just why not just shoot and figure out stuff while I'm doing it, because you know, I'm not going to be good at it before I have tried and failed 100 million times. So I can see on my Twitch there are 3 people watching, so if you want to say hello, we are not going to bite, we are friendlies here, I think. I can only speak for myself, but as far as I know, Dark Trollin is an awesome guy with great taste in miniatures. Just saying. Do you paint live on Twitch, Dark Trollin? Or I know we did paint with the Warboss Tay challenge this summer. It was really fun to follow Kingdom of Death and everything else he was painting. That was really cool. If I'm remembering correctly, I might not be, so don't quote me on anything I'm saying. It all can be based on lies. Just saying. So okay, yeah, I'm going to have whipped up my super fancy wet palette here, and I'm going to use my paints. It smells kind of funky, so I should change this soon, because yeah, it's not going. It's smelling like bad bread or something, so it's probably not good for me to smell that smell for a long time. Look at this Apocryphy, this dude here, and the leader of my Blood Bowl is Lady of the Lake. I did paint on Twitch some weeks ago. Everything that is skin, so I'm trying to do accelerate, you know, have big contrast and big leaps in the contrast. So you see here on the breasts, they are more whitish than in between and stuff like that, and I want it to be like that, because we are usually, when we are playing Blood Bowl, we are playing, let's try to illustrate, we are playing in a kind of dark and dim place, so I want it to be what you call it's English is hard. You want to amp up your contrast, so it will look good even if it's dim lights and stuff like that. So I'm going to try that. It is so far from what I'm usually painting. I do paint more blendy, more stuff like that. Oh, I need to show you this. I need to have what you call it, a review on the paints. I got the set 2 from Green Stuff Wolves. This changing colors they have, the paint range they have. It's really cool. I need to get on the review on this. I'm painting up some Nurgles, and it was cool to try to paint the wings of these insects with this color change, because insects have this color change on them. I'm going to go, this is too deep in the color. You have a black primer and you have gloss on it, and then you put on these colors. It's really cool. Let's see. And this exact color is my favorite of the bunch. It is called Red Goblin. It is super cool. I just have to pimp it. I was super happy. You know, I have no what you call it. I just asked Green Stuff World if they want to send me some stuff, and I want to review and test them out. And I have tested a lot of miniatures, and I'm going to. I need to have a good review on them, but I wanted to really dig into it and stuff like that. So trying with this is silver underneath, not black, and trying to see how that looks. It is different. It is more glossy, I think. And let's see. I have painted other stuff. Yeah, I tried it on Chaos Marine, and yeah. So yeah, that is coming. So I'm just going to pimp it right here, right now. This is the set I was gifted, or what you want to call it. Not gifted, but I got it to do a review on. And yeah, if any of you have some suggestions on what you want to see with me trying this color shift paints, this chameleon paints, I'm going to try to make it. So I'm going to paint a car bonnet or something and try to figure out a cool way to show off the colors. It's really hard to take one picture of this color change, because it's you know, you can't take a picture of color changing stuff. But yeah, yeah. All right. So okay, Dartolin, you're thinking about string but need to buy a webcam. Okay. I'm using a smartphone. I'm using an app called, let's see what it's called, Druid Cam Client X, and that's what I'm using with OBS. So if you have a smartphone, Android, you can try that if you want, just to try. Yeah, I'm doing it really ghetto. You should see how my setup is. But yeah, I have a good camera, but for some reason I can't get it to. I can't use it to live stream things, and I'm trying to figure out a setup for it. But it's going to cost me about $100 or something just to buy a setup, and you know, meh, not now. But yeah, anyways. Mickey Jenver, I can hear something, and that's good. That's good. Is it low? Is it bad? Should I amp up the volume? I have fiddled around with the settings, and of course, you know me, it's probably going to get worse when I'm fiddling with stuff. So yeah, let's see. I put on a pop filter and compressors and noise gate and noise suppression and gain to my setup, so it's probably going to screw everything over. But hopefully, is it really bad now? I can turn off those settings if it's better without. Mickey January, you know how I used to sound, and is it bad or better now compared to then? That is my question, my little question. All right, so yeah, I could talk for days, but I should probably just try to paint, because that is what I'm was supposed to do, I guess. Yes, that is my plan, the master plan. Have it in my hand. So here you have the throwers, really cool minis. This guy is like, run motherfucker, I'm going to throw it. Okay. What should I go and paint now? Should probably I should do the yeomans now. I should try to paint them up, and then I could glue their shields on and make the shields and more cooler, and then freehand. I have freehanded on the capes of my knights. That needs cleaning up. The plan is to put the white inside the blues and just build up colors and make it like almost, I don't know. Yeah, I need to try to channel my inner Mickey Jenner, but you know. Yeah, she's really good with doing the freehand. That's why. Yeah. I'm not sitting here naked. So yeah, but anyways. Okay. Let's see if I can find what I was looking for. I was definitely looking for something, but what was it? I can hear you now, and that is very good. I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I just moved my mouth from the mic, and that's why you didn't hear me talking. That might be the problem. Are you painting now, Mickey Jenner? Darth Tolin, are you painting? What are you painting? Tell me what you're painting. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. I can find the thing I was looking for. So let's not waste any more time with that. Whip up some paints and paint. Okay. So I'm just shaking colors. I'm going to go with Arctic Blue, and it's going to look like that. I put a little squirt of a drop of paint on top of my bottles to just see how they look in real life. It helps me because sometimes you see the bottle and it's not representing the color inside, especially if it's separating. So I'm just trying to shake it like I mean it, and we are going to try. The delay is real. It's really real. I don't know how long the delay is, but let's see. It is about, holy shit. Okay, I put my there. Okay, so it's like 15 seconds or something from I see something till it's happening on the screen. There we go. Fresh paint. Oh yeah. There. So choose your weapon. I should have nicer bristles than this. Look at this beat down workhorses of 4 mistreated brushes. This is you know, this is bad. This is criminal. Don't look. It's really bad. Mickey Jenner, I believe you guys. I think you can fail 1 million times. Okay, what was that related to? Probably something I said. I can't remember. Fresh in my memory, Mickey Jammer, I'm stupid. You know how it goes. So, okay, let's try to put it in the viewer of the viewer and paint. So I'm just trying to like hit just the top here of the brynja, what you call it in mesh, maybe the metal mesh here. My brush, and I have a tendency to get kind of I can be quiet when I do stuff I'm concentrating on. So I am apologizing right now if I'm getting quiet when I do stuff. Let's see if yeah, it is in focus. You can see what I'm doing. That's probably a good thing. So yeah. So yeah, Mickey January, I didn't dress up as a housewife and go to the role-playing game with my friends. I was out of town collecting some furniture, a new cool bed for my oldest kid, where he can. It's a bed on top, but underneath it is like secret rooms, wardrobe, and stuff like that. He's going to love it. And I'm actually going to clean up this office, and he's going to get this room so he can have his own room, and it's going to be really cool. So I don't know how I'm going to set up my painting stuff right now, but you know, kids first, then we have to see how I'm going to cope sitting out in the living room. Yeah, we are going to see. It's going to be a fun experiment. Fun. Like in, yeah, I don't know. But it's going to, yeah, it's need to be done. And he needs to, he's getting to be 8 soon, so he needs to have its own room, not live with his own live with his own siblings that are 4 and 2. Let's see. She has high contrast boobies. Oh yeah, yeah. It's important to have high contrast boobies. It is really important. So yeah. You know all about that, Mickey, don't you? I don't know. Sorry. I shouldn't. But it is kind of friendly banter. Hopefully, it's coming across like that because it's meant like that. So, do you guys have Netflix? I recently stumbled across a new favorite of mine. It is Jerry Seinfeld. He's making comedians in cars driving to get coffee or something. It's something like that. It's called. I really love it. It's so good. It's probably a totally super old show, but it's so good. That man is a super smart man. That yeah, he's really. I wish I was that bright. How smart do you have to be you know, basically a person that just tell jokes and make people laugh and get super hyper lot of money for it? You have to be super smart to be a comedian. It is totally the smartest job in the world. But I also think it's probably a super hard work to do, because you are always, people when you are talking, they're always expecting you to be funny. So if you are you know, serious one day, nobody going to take you seriously. That was a good punchline. They're always questioning you if it is a bib or something like that. Bit. What's it called? I don't know. I'm stupid. But that is a good show. Yo, newbie, welcome to the show. Doing a painty, eh? I was playing KOTOR 2. What is KOTOR 2, newbie? I don't know. Make newbie a mod. Okay. Oh, he is a mod. Never mind. He is a mod. Yeah, he is. But you are a Twitch Prime. You are. You have the king symbol because you are paying top dollar to not get the commercials. But you know. Yeah, that is the funny thing. You know, basically, I just wanted to give you swords. That is my thing. Oh, shit! I should probably. He just said, "What is KOTOR 2?" Yeah, I don't know. You know who you're talking to. Come on, I get it free. Oh, that's amazing, amazing. See. And I no. Okay. I think I made Darth Trollin also a mod now, just because. Yeah, there we go. So okay. You know me. Oh, okay. It is okay. Yeah, I probably should know what that was, but I don't know. I have been out of PC and console games for quite some time. I'm just recently discovered it again, and I'm trying to stream it as I'm doing it. I did play a lot of Star Wars games on PC before, in the 90s, but like X-Wing and TIE Fighter, those flight simulator kind of things. I didn't have a joystick, so I used my PC mouse, to fly around, and I think I broke 3 or 4 of those Moses. Holy shit. Let's see. I have nobody to practice my mod powers on. Yeah, I'm knighting everybody that is coming in there. Because it's just cool to see everybody having a sword. So yeah. But when we are getting big, like having 5 people in here in the chat, there are probably going to be some bad seeds you can throw out. And no, you can't throw out Bazooka J, because he is also a mod. you could ban dice. That is probably, maybe I'm not a moderator. Let's check. Hello. Oh shit. So let's see if I do like this. Yeah, I am not a mod, so you can probably. Holy shit! Yeah, you probably can ban me. Try. Why not? I have superpowers. I can talk to you directly without hitting the keyboard, so I don't mind. I'm like your god. Isn't that a frightening thing to think about? Holy shit! I'm painting outside the the yeah, that is professional. Let's see. So you can directly now instruct me how to do non-metallic metallics. You have your chance right now. I probably won't take your advice because you know I'm probably not going to understand it, but you can try. So something like that. I'm just going to build a little on the color, and then I'm going to leave him like that. Because, as I said before, we are going to play in dark lit rooms, so I just want to have amped up the contrast on the minis. Thinking like cartoonish, kind of like Skeleton Flower without those awesome strokes. He can. It's so amazing. He can paint miniatures with strokes, just like strokes like that, and it's going to look awesome. It is amazing. It is super art. But he then make a really good contrast on the minis. That's cool to see, and that's what I'm going to try to um, to replicate. That the word probably hopefully, and in English probably hopefully. Let's see. Oh yes, I can ban bazooka. No, you can't. Don't ask me about non-metal. I can't paint for toffee. Toffee, that is really good thing. There's only one person here who can paint, and she is too shy to do her own channel. Yep, pretty much. So you're stuck with mediocre slapping on paint instead of masterpiece watching Mickey Janver. And that is kind of sad thought. But you have always, you know, you have Victor Cruz, Vincent Venturella, and you know, there are good painters that are streaming as well. It's not just this super mediocre guy. But you know, I don't feel like I'm super bad painting. You know, people have paid money to get painted miniatures from me, so I reckon that is kind of a um, acknowledge of yeah, okay, you don't paint like shit, so that works for me. Actually, I'm really enjoying trying out stuff that I'm not comfortable with when it comes to painting. But this is something really hard for me to grasp. I do understand the theory. I do understand, you know, the method, to the madness, but I don't understand how to go from crappy to, oh, it's looking really good. And it's all down to 5-6 strokes with the bristles on the miniatures. There, I don't have what I would call it, the insight or the feel to how to put down those 3-4 last strokes that makes it from looking like, yeah, that's just paint, and to, oh shit, that is metal. Wait, that's not metal. If you know what I mean. I don't know if I know myself what I mean. You are a professional painter if you sell them. Yeah. Or it's just people don't have time to paint their own miniatures and just happy that it's kinda painted. I don't know. Yersin! Hey, hello, welcome to the stream. Awesome. Glad to have you. Should we should absolutely stop this painting Greebos and look at some gangs of Rome, maybe. Do you want that, or should I just paint more? They are up in the queue. I'm going to build them and stuff like that after I have finished painting my Bretonnian Blood Bowl team. How are you, Garcin? Paint with Penny. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. So we have. Why is Garcin not on the show? Mickey January, yeah, I ask myself the same question all the time. It's basically down to 3 or 4 things. One, I am not good with computers, so I tend to mess it up when we're trying to stream together. 2, he is at work, or, you know, reasons. He never writes, he never calls. Sorry, feel bad. Paint with Penny, pleasure to be here, pleasure to have you. We have a super secret thing on the horizon to me and Paint with Penny. If she wants, she can tell you. I'm going to try to make a schedule so we can sit down and actually do the thing, you know. It should, yeah, it should be a fun exercise in talking English with real people instead of just me. And occasionally I have been training with Gersin to talk English properly. Do an intro game of Gangs of Rome. Yeah, that can be done. You know, I have one gang, so and I need to lure somebody to play with me. That is a quest of its own to get somebody to play a game with me, and it's due to 2-3 factors. It's basically I can't when they can. I can but they can't, or I have you know, kids are sick or something. So it's just excuses and excuses. It's always something, you know. when you was younger, you didn't have the money to buy into the games. When you're older, you have the money to buy into the games, so you don't have the time to do the justice of playing the games as much as you wanted. I was really big into Warhammer Fantasy, but even more so to Magic the Gathering back in when I was young in the 90s, and yeah, every day after school we were playing 3 to 4 hours. And that's, if I'm lucky, that is you know, the schedule for a month now. 2-3 hours playing. Let's see, Paint with Penny. I'm going to be doing my own YouTube for a month video on YouTube. It's going to be a little different. As I introduce the person, then I make a montage. Dicey is really funny. Then I go through his media, then I have a little interview with him. Yeah, there you go. There is that's the thing we are going to do. Me and Penny with the penny, without the I butcher names today. That is my game. Paint with Penny. God damn it. Not god damn it, Paint with Penny, but because I'm not good with English. So that's going to be a practice for me to talk English. That's going to be fun. Maybe people are going to understand what I'm saying. All about the fast burn land destruction. An Irishman teaching a Norwegian man English. Oh, the irony. Yeah, surely Gary will teach you all the magic gubbins of the interwebs where you can learn out of it to do it. Okay, yeah, maybe. Janelle wanted to role play with you, but you were playing in the snow, Dice. Yeah, pretty much. We was stuck in the roads. What's really steep it was. Then we just stuck. We had but luckily the people, they are really generous, so they just stopped and helped us out 2 times. We were stuck in the roads, deep roads, and yeah, we just like 3-4 people stopping and helping us, turning everything around, and yeah. But it worked out, so that's good. Paint with Penny. You can do it, but it's for me it's like it's I'm just happy people are want to do it, you know. Yeah. So if you want, for me it's like it could be really cool just to watch it like everybody else afterwards. So yeah. I have to see. We are probably going to the cabin tomorrow, so maybe next day or something like that we can set up an interview, do it. So I'm not that interesting. You know who you should talk to? You should talk to Garcin and Mickey Janver and Newbie when he gets stuff, so he can YouTube. Guys, you are great the way you are. Yeah, I keep telling myself that too. So, what can you say to that? You know, stay the same as you always are. Yeah, sure, but you're always involving when you're meeting people. facing new things in life and everything like that. So if you stay static to who you are in 1 minute, it's that is not good for anybody. So, but yeah, anyways. Am I in the shot? I'm sitting like an idiot here. Let's see. Is that better? Like so. So I'm just like trying to hide what I'm doing, painting on a Twitch where I'm trying to show how I paint. That is amazing. So I'm thinking on building these colors here up to white. I'm debating that, or I'm going to put on this reddish purple here on it. I'm not sure yet. So let's see. I'm planning the next YouTuber of the month already, and well, shall I tell you, or would you rather it to be a surprise? You know, if you have it in the bag and you have already made it and interviewed the peoples you are planning to do, and everything is just ready to upload, go for it. But if you are waiting for everything to go as planned, probably hold on to it. So if it backfires and you don't get the interview or something, you don't have to look like you don't have to embarrass yourself and make people hyped about something that's not going to happen. You know, saying that we are going to do it. It's just trying to set up a date, what you call it? Not a date, interview date. What you call it on English? We are not going to be lovers, but we are going to interview. What it's called? I don't know. I'm still waiting for the interview on both videos, so you will be the first regardless. To me, it's not important to be first, but we need to set it up and get it done. Actually, kind of nervous. It's like, what are you going to ask me, and will I answer it in a good way that I'm comfortable with in 5 years from now? Probably not, but I'm just going to try to not think about it. Like I always do when I do these live shows. I never know what direction they are going. Sometimes they are really yeah, they are. Sometimes they are really bad, but most of the time I'm kind of happy with them. I'm not too bad. I don't know. Do I make any sense? Probably not. Let's. I'm going to paint the mesh on the knights too right now. Just the headlights. Headlights. Headlight. Yeah, headlight, not the headlights. And the throwers and the pony. Look at this. Okay, this has to be a contest of some sort. What are we going to call my little pony here? What is name? What is the name of the mascot for the Bretonnian Blood Bowl team? It has to be awesome. It has to be like ironically super cool name, like I don't know, like the iconic car, you know, Knight Rider Kid. It had to be like kind of ironic, you know, calling that badass car a kid is ironic. So this has to be like the opposite of a kid. Like this has to be Hercules or something, but in like French, English, Bretonnian name. So yeah, I'm going to leave it with the chat, and hopefully somebody is clever enough to find a name that's just too good to pass on. As no, not that. Let's see. Who was having a date? I don't know. Paint with Penny. Don't be nervous. I've already loaded you up with the questions anyway. You have? Probably. I've just not noticed them. Sorry. We will just have a relaxed chat first, then I'll start recording, and again we'll just have a relaxed chat. Yeah, that's what the doctor says right before he's just pushing down the biggest needle you've ever seen. And you're screaming for mommy. All right. I always wanted a pony and call it Schmack. Smack? Smack? What is the meaning of Smack? Isn't that like that Smack? Isn't that what you call heroin or something? Or or I'm dead wrong. Right, first night. Dun 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 dun. Bazooka will be here soon if Newbie hasn't already banned him. Ooh, paint with Penny. Just a moment, I'm going to give you a sword. Boom. There you go. Before a Newbie gets any ideas here. Alright, hang on, paint. Any of you guys painting now? Or just hammering the keyboard with the words? Mac the Pony was great. Yeah, but okay, yeah. You know, yeah, we have like almost everybody is liking Smack, so maybe it's going to be Smack. Duke Smack of Smackerton or something. No, that wasn't funny. Amazing. I'm painting a non-metallic metal bronze change badly. Mickey Janver, you liar, you never paint anything badly, so ooh. Don't lie. Let's see. I'm afraid I have to work tomorrow, so I need to get away and get to bed. Okay, Paint with Penny, thank you for coming and watching my shit. Appreciate it. Yeah, see you around. Don't be a stranger in the night. Good night, and don't let the bad boy spite. I don't know. If anyone is interested, I did my last test show today, and it's hosting a regular one every weekday between 12 and 1 p.m. It's sort of lunchtime paint session. Cool, here on Twitch. yeah, you should just throw your links in my Facebook and my Discords and every place, you know, if you want to. It's just, yeah, self promote. It's okay. All about that. It's super. I think it's really hard to get chatters and watchers to interact with what you are when you are making stuff like this. So yeah, I'm all for sharing with others when you are making shows like this. That's cool. Is it on YouTube or is it on Twitch? Twitch. It is my channel's videos. I have 2 videos and it's really bad quality. One's much better. Okay, cool. It's it's like mine's, but just better probably. So there you go. Just hit Paint with Penny, put a follow on her, and you'll most likely see something from her real soon. It's nothing more disheartening than just sitting at painting or doing playing games or stuff like that, and nobody is watching or talking and anything. It is like, yeah, why do I do it? So just having 2-3 people in and chatting is amazing. It makes totally a difference. I miss you too. Yeah. Good night. So see, look, Mickey's doing things wrong. I'm sure she doesn't paint them models. I reckon she has minion type people in the basement doing it. Yeah, maybe we haven't seen her paint live on YouTube or Twitch, so it may hold true, newbies. We are questioning the authority. Is she just I have to spam the chat so I got the camera or mic. Yeah, I'm totally happy with that. That's that's amazing for me to have people in the chat room chatting, and it's fun. It's, believe it or not, this just looking at text, it's more social than just sitting here doing it. I'm going to do it anyway, so why don't you do it with why don't just do it with people? So yeah. So how are your days? Have you done anything spectacular today? Have you done anything cool? Like seeing I don't know, raccoon fire his gun at a spaceship or something. I don't know. You haven't seen her dice. That's the very true. Yeah, that is a mysterious thing. So nobody has seen comedians driving cars getting coffee. It's just me that's liking that show. Amazing. It's so good to see Seinfeld back. I almost dropped everything when he did the one interview with Barack Obama while Barack Obama was in office, while he was the commander-in-chief of United States of America. That was that was really cool. But he is always really good people on the show, and it's not a talk show. It's something else. you know, it's totally a show about nothing, like the Jerry Seinfeld show. But yeah, it's a good one. All right. I saw Rockin firing a gun at a lady's car. Damn. Cool. Did you take a picture or film it? Okay, I need to just pop out for a second. I'll be right back. Okay. So, this was in the fridge. protein pudding, pudding. It is not. It is not chocolate pudding, and it's a cross between tasting like I don't know, dog food, and I don't know. It just a little hint of chocolate taste. But yeah, we're going to try. You're going to eat that because I didn't find anything else. I'm lazy, not making anything else. Look at this, it's looking really strange. Hello, Bazooka! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Jordan, I tried with 2 full Saga warbands. Has just fallen over behind me. What? No! Oh no! A tray! No! Fully painted or in not painted? Newbie, why have you given Bazooka mood powers? I can't ban him now. Yeah, you know, you rock people up in space. You have to get along with those flea bastards. What do Mickey General want? Bazooka, hi guys. Is that for the bases? Is that for the bases? What? What? Um, bases? What's for the bases? I don't know. Bazooka, I have all the powers, for I am mighty. Is that brown stuff for the bases? No, it's something to eat. It's like dog food for humans. Protein, chocolate stuff, I don't know. It's looking really bad and it tastes better. It's not so bad. It's eatable. Oh no, all the skin was done on them, starting to block in clothes. Did it ship? That is the big question. If it's surviving and not shipping, you're all good and nothing bends on them. That's the 2 big hazards I have about metals. I like how they feel when you are touching them and moving them, and like that is feel like a good heft to it. But if you are unlucky to drop it on the floor, what can happen? They tend to bend and to chip, and I hate that. Your pudding is for the bases. Yeah, it's for the bases of my toilet in about 1 day or so. I don't know because I'm not looking. Yeah, probably a wise thing to do, not to look. You never know what's going to happen here on the show. Can't believe that I did the thing I did when I unboxed some days ago. But the real question is, what is Garsing doing when he's not looking at? Is he painting, or is he actually doing something different? What can he be doing? Let's debate that. Oh, maybe we should have a dilemma. You have to choose one of two strange things, like not having a nose or not having ears. What would you choose of those two? And that's for the rest of your life. Like physically, no nose, that's gone. You can smell, but the nose is gone. And the ears, no ears, you can hear, but no ears. What would you choose of those two dilemmas? Come on, let's go. Okay, I have all right. So okay, yeah, sure. You know, I would probably lose all my watchers and followers doing that. So no, that's going. That's no. Jesse says no nose because I wear glasses and without ears they wouldn't stay on. But you know, you have your what you call the thing that centers on your nose to keep your glasses from just not dropping to your mouth. You are, but you can strap on your glasses and have your nose holding up the glasses to your eyes. So without no nose, you would actually just you yeah. I fault that logic, mister. I wear glasses, so I'm proper screwed without either ears or nose. Yeah, newbie is getting it. But you can strap on it around your head, some rubber or something to hold it up without the hairs. Or you can actually do laser surgery to help your eyes, so you can have clear vision all the time, or use lenses. So okay, let's see. You have perfect eyes. For some reason or another. What would you choose then? Grab dice. No, not like that. Come on. Okay, Bazooka. Shit, I forgot about my glasses too. But having no nose would leave a massive hole in the face and loss of taste. Plus, it would invite infection and death. Yeah, but yeah, don't imagine that it is like a open wound or something. It's just you have skin there. It is just you're like an alien or something is done that you are without a nose or ear, but it's not open infection or something. It's not an open wound. It is skin. The skin is there, and you can smell and you can hear, regardless. But you have to lose the ears or the nose. You are like smelling in here with your tongue or something. I don't know. But you would look like a villain. Yeah, without a nose, you would look like a badass villain. You would look like a Voldemort or something. Bazooka, I would use elastic bands to hold my glasses on. Yeah, there you go. Problem solved. Or a strap on. What? You know. Sometimes it's really hard to understand what I'm saying in English till it's said and people react to it. That's kind of the charm with this. goes. I'm going to have to call it a night, kids. Okay, Garzin, thank you for showing up. Happy you are here watching my shit. Take care, you know, and all that. Don't let the bugs bite. Like straw with his thin nose and a cat baloo. So yeah, guys, I just have to say, Garzin, he gave me Gangs of Rome. He gave me 5 of these guys. It's really cool. It's the mechanics in the game is what I can read about it and stuff like that. It's proper cool. It's you have secret weapons and you're fighting the other gangs, and it's really cool. And you get it's random weapons you can use on them, stuff like that. We are going to do a really like a hobby, sit down with this, gluing them together, making the base and stuff like that. That's the plan when I'm done with this Bretonnian Blood Bowl team. So it's coming up, it is in the queue. I'm super happy. Yeah, what can I say? Thank you. Bionic nose. Ooh, bionic nose, that would be really cool. Okay, we have put on some more shines on the mesh. What to do next? Should deepen in the like the what do you want to call it? The holes in the mesh. I want to put in some colors. In the shadows, what should I put in there? Yeah, guys, I'm going in about a half an hour. I'm going to go as well, but I'm going to try. I'm not. I don't want to do like the blacks or the browns in the shadows. I want to use colors. So that's what I'm looking for. Some colors. I'm looking for the dark blue one to put in the mesh. And find it. There you go. Darken Hof Nightshade. We can smell nobody before he hear you. Mickey, that would help. What? So in about half an hour, I'm going to go cut the stream. So you know, you can plan your day accordingly to when I'm cutting the stream. If that's important for you. So okay, let's see if this is going to work. We are going to try it on Mac. Okay, I want to have some water on it so it's not that far so far. Blue. Yeah, going to let that dry and see if that's a good thing to put on mesh. I think so. This gives it a dark color, but it's not black or brown. and I'm trying to challenge myself to go outside the known and you know, the Sarfian sepia and stuff like that. Ooh, nice. She-wolf. That's cool. The Raging Heroes she-wolves are so amazing. You should probably pick up some of them to put in your Space Wolf army. Just saying, they are so cool. Putting up the link. Just wait a minute. And I'm quieting down because I'm typing and it's super hard. Let's see if we can find it. Oh. Boom chocolate. Yes. This will be Mickey when she's transformed. No, går artig. Mm. Oh yes, they are. It's like 50-50 the shade, the wash, and water. So it's not that strong. Ja, det är bra. Artig när haren han malte. Nok en grunn til å få en hund. I love the banter between Bazooka and Newbie. That should totally be a show. You two just hammering each other with Space Wolves and Dark Angel and debating what's better. Smell of heresy or the smell of wet dog. So I'm thinking I'm going to go on Patreon and make a raffle there. I'm going to try to raffle out stuff like paints and games and miniatures I don't use. So I'm going to try to hype that up to get some traction on that. I'm not sure if that's going to be a good idea and if people are going to like it. But yeah, that is maybe a plan. Oh, sorry about that. or is it a better way to raise money and give away stuff? Basically, I want it to be like the postage and the thing I'm giving away is paid for before I give it away. Men kanskje juleboksene som ikke ligger der. Hvor oppe? Det er vanskelig. Ja. Ja. Yeah, you know, I don't know what to actually do. It's I want that Patreon to either function as intended or to just delete it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think about possibilities. What could be a good plan? Putting on some shades on my mingers. Oh yeah. So, all right. Ooh. The Emperor's execution. Remember that happens to the second and an 11th. Reach out to other wargamer YouTubers, guys, and try and like put yourself out there, bigger audience. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of really bad with selling my channel and what I'm doing and stuff like that. I'm trying to set up stuff and to people to have somewhere to go and to interact with and stuff like that. But like, I want it to be organic. I want people to use it because they think it's fun, not because I'm hard chewing it. What do you want to call it? Hyping it up to be something it's not. It's really hard to get the balance right, and I'm kind of happy. It's like we have 5 people here watching this. It's just me sitting here talking to you guys, and we are talking, chatting to each other. That's totally amazing. That's really good. So yeah, and I don't want to. I don't want to sell this as a pro painting channel or so like that, because it's not. and I'm just a guy sitting here talking bullshit and and painting miniatures and having fun with people. Yeah. So how to say that in a good English sentence to people without coming out as a jerk? I don't know. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck. But yeah, what I'm trying to do a little with my Facebook page is to throw in everything of new ideas and new impulses in miniatures and card games and games in general. New rumors and stuff like that. Put in links there. Put in interesting stuff. I don't want to be like just talking about everything that's new, but I want it to be a place that people can find stuff like that and yeah, get excited about stuff like Necromunda, Shadespeare, stuff like that. Maybe a good way to make that a little different from other Facebook pages. I don't know, and to be there and people can chat and people can share their YouTube, Twitch, socials, whatever. It is intended to be an open place to people to share stuff. And I don't know if I should change the name of that Facebook group or something like that. I don't know. It's so many things to answer, and I don't have any answers, and I can't hire a team to tell me how to do it. So it's going to go. It's a slow growth everywhere to make it to what I want it to be. Yeah, and at the same time figure out what I want it to be. Bazooka, post a link to your show in the Facebook groups. Nick Bear posts in loads of them. Yeah, he does. But he has some more structured kind of things. He's talking about in this episode about list building. In this episode on these, how to use that unit. In this episode, how to green stuff. In this episode, you know, he has a theme to everything he's doing, and I am more freeform. Let's paint, let's joke around. It's so casual that I think it's going to put people off if I'm going to spam that all over the place every time I'm doing it. I have tried to put on in the summer when I did a live show every day for a month. I did try to spam it everywhere, and I didn't see any traction on traffic on my channel, and I just feel like I annoyed people when I did that. So yeah, I don't know if I'm making themed stuff like in this episode I'm going to show you how to base Blood Bowl miniatures and how I do it. Maybe that should be an episode, and I'm going to, but that's not going to be a live show. That is have to be an edited nice show with stuff like that. Yeah, so it is a different beast. He's doing edited videos with purpose, and I'm doing freeform casual. Hey, let's talk, and I don't know. It's different. Vicky can't even do easy computers. How are we supposed to believe she's Virtuoso's model painter? What? A press button is closed dice show. That's probably a good thing, Mickey. Newbie is not selling per se. You got yourself out there. It's okay. I know a little group knowing each other, but there's more of us in Britain, Europe, and across the pond. Yeah, yeah, and it's every day almost. It's new people coming in doing really good stuff and have big knowledge of the hobby and having their spin and stuff. And yeah, it's like, am I better than them? Probably not. Should I be promoting myself too much? I don't know. Yeah, so it's yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to share everything I'm doing. But yeah. So yeah, I think it has to be videos with purpose. Then I probably can multi-spam it over different platforms and stuff like that, and people can look at it. Specific videos, how to glaze, how to, I don't know, make live YouTube shows with smartphones or stuff like that. Guys, a lot of those people's videos are just clickbait. They are poor quality content. It's all they have. 5-minute video about how to use Devastator Marine. Yeah, you know. But it is like, especially with the Space Marines. No offense, but 40k and Warhammer, it is really about. It is a lot of people new to the game that's seeking information about that specific thing. So you will have that interest, and I don't know how much there are to talk about one unit and how to use it. It is going to be like when I'm playing my Bretonnian Blood Bowl team, my tactics for this guy is something different when I'm going to go and play it. I have a tactic but when the actual thing is it's a game, I have to change the strategy of my tactic to accomplish my goals, which are, you know, to injure the opponent and to score touchdowns and give more experience to my players. And how to translate that into a good video is hard, and I don't know. It's not that many that are good with it. I think if you're watching the old Warhammer 8th edition videos by Malorian and Once Bitten 360, I think it was called. These guys are really good with their tactics and sometimes with their strategies too. That there are not that many that are that good with translating how to play game, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, where was I? I don't know. Once Bitten is awesome. Yeah, he is amazing. He's totally. I admire that guy tremendously. I really miss those videos with 8th edition and stuff like that. So I really like Age of Sigmar, but sometimes it's like I wish it was 8th edition so we could have more videos with Once Bitten and Malorian. But yeah. Yeah, people are coping and just talking, you know, available knowledge about stuff. And to be fair, I don't play that many games that I feel like I can give you a really good advice how to play the game. What I can talk about is the fun and enjoyment of meeting with friends and paint and throw dice and just make fun of each other. That I can try to talk about, but to go super deep into details about how to play your Eldar or Dark Eldar or your Chaos Dwarfs or Signar or whatever other things I have, I can't really, because I don't have that many games underneath my belt or something like that to feel like I don't want to teach people to play like me, because I'm still kind of new to the games because I don't have too many games played. But I feel like I understand the mechanics. I do feel like I understand a lot of the things and the strategies, but when it comes to the tactics, the nitty and gritty, and how to react to a situation that's happening on the field, that's another beast. Hopefully I'm going to play a lot more Blood Bowl, so maybe I'm going to talk more about strategies and tactics based on the Blood Bowl. But then again, how many is going to watch that? It's if I wanted to really get a lot of watchers, I should totally play Age of Sigmar and of course Warhammer 40k. It's I really like the small games when you're just using 1 hour and having totally fun and can make a lot of great tossing with the dice and then be done. I like the long games, don't get me wrong, like 6 hours and so, but it's really, 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 what do you want to call it, long between the times I have the opportunity. So yeah, anyways, that is the truth. Malorian going to War Machine is a massive loss to our side. I don't know. I play Signar and I like his tactics, but his I feel like his strategies and tactics in War Machine and Hordes are not. It's like 50% of what he bring to the table when talking about fantasy Warhammer. I think he was really good then. He really knew what he was talking about, and don't get me wrong, he is a good player probably in War Machine and Hordes, but I don't feel like he has the really good grips on it. It's feel like a lot of the times he's talking about Signar, and I was like, no, that is not a good advice for people to follow. Anyways. I had Jaffa Cakes. I know what Jaffa Cakes is. It's one of my favorites when I was younger. I really like it when you put it in the fridge and this orange inside the gel is kind of still soft, but you get the chocolate is stiff on top of it, and the biscuit or the cake is soft and cold. Oh, that's the best. Nubi, you are actually playing the game, guys, and I'm trying new thing every time. Then you are more knowledgeable than most of the clickbait YouTubers. They talk about knowing all the stuff, but you see a backdrop, they are all, here's my captain on a bike with a shield internal. Then it's because they're just using netlist. Yeah. It's nothing wrong but with using netlists, but then you should play it really hard so you really know what because netlists, I can talk about it from the perspective mostly from Magic. If you don't know the inner tactics and the strategies and why it's built like that and how you need to play it to make it function, it's it can be the best word list that wins every game, but if you're not understanding how it operates, you're going to lose. It's like you can be the manager for Manchester United, but you don't know how to handle those stars, then you will have a football team that is going to crumble. They need a good manager to get led by, or all the egos are just going to fuck up the game. It's the same thing with war games and sport games and everything. Really, you're more specific. You're going into like really hard and good player list, lists, work list, card list. You really know. You need to know how to whip the whip in the right direction to make it all click. It's like you can have the best watch in the world, but if it's not running on batteries or winding up properly, it's just going to be a really beautiful piece of art. But yeah, it's like you having a L guitar, and it's the best L guitar in the world. But if you're not like Eric Clapton or Slash or whatever, it's probably going to sound like cat piss on a frying pan or something. I don't know. I have been talking to my buddy Sanel, and he's up to trying to play the game, but we are still sitting a lot of the time with our rule books and just trying to figure out how the specific rules for the teams are. That's why we are playing on Blood Bowl 2 on the PC, and you can see we are doing a lot of bad judgments still. So I don't know, but if I just being honest with people and talking, this we are still learning, and if you are, that would probably be a way to in it. Yeah, I don't know. Learn as we learn. I don't know. You have some good Blood Bowl players that are showing stuff, but yeah, maybe it should have a good traction as all the new minis are out and everything like that. Anyways, it is midnight and I think I should turn off the stream and go to bed. Thank you all for watching. It's amazing that you're actually wanting to see me just sit there and paint my minis and talking with you guys. Happy to, you know, make you mildly entertained. And yeah, actually, in a day or two, Nick Bear is going to put up a video, and he's going to mention me, and that's been really good. So I'm sitting here and trying to figure out a good video I can make, like a tip video. Maybe I should do a little hobby video on how to build a Gang of Rome and how to build these pebbles with green stuff. Maybe that is something I should do tomorrow. But it's all coming down to if I have the time to do it. We will see. I don't know. I'm planning as I go. Tabletop wargaming isn't exactly Hansu levels of warfare. It's mainly list shows war gear that does work for you. Always playing robot girly man for the buffs doesn't make you Napoleon. Yeah, it doesn't. It is very true. If you don't know, I feel like when you are building a list, if you're, let's take Blood Bowl right now, my opponent knows that my 4 knights here are the bread and butter for my team, so he will try to do whatever he wants to stall them. So my job is then to make my peasants, my really bad choices. This is not the ones these are not ones with bells and thistles on them, and you want them to shine. You want them to be the best players, because the opponent will take these ones because they are you know, what's Bretonnian lists are all about. So it's my job to make the things that he doesn't notice to be really great players. So yeah, where was I with this? The tactics is you should be really good with the bad pieces in your lists, because that is what's making you a good player. If you know how to make the standard Space Marine, it's kind of sucky, but they are the ones that's stealing the objective points, not the dreadnoughts and Bjorn and what you want to call everybody. I can't remember every but yeah, anyways, yeah, we could talk about strategies and tactics for days, but it doesn't really matter, because in the end it's how you react when your opponent does something that you wasn't expecting, and deal with that in a way that can win you the game. And it's a really fun thing about Blood Bowl, because your decisions will make a difference. It's like yeah, it's a fun game. It's highly recommend it if you want something casual fun. And oh look, I have magnetized it. The ball is on. Really funny. Maybe I should do a little video how to magnetize your Blood Bowl ball for your base. I need a little trick. Okay, anyways. Light a candle in your hairy arse, more like it. What? Okay. You should play halflings, Mickey Jenner says. If I was a really, really good Blood Bowl player, even the halflings, they are so bad that you really like to lose and just get one touchdown in the whole season. Then you should pick them. They can have 2 3-mans, but yeah, it could be a really fun. It would be a really fun team just to build up and paint, but I don't know if I want to put myself through that misery. And the same with human teams in Blood Bowl. They are kind of good in the start, but as you are progressing and they are getting better, the Skavens, the Orcs, the Chaos Dwarves, Elves, Amazons, Norse, everybody is much better than the basic humans. So this is a super hard team to make good. So it's a challenge already. I don't want to be halflings. It's like, yeah, it's like going to KK meeting and you are a black person. Then you really have to be a really good talker and a player to get out of that situation. Anyways, on that bombshell, I'm going to leave you. Take care, have a good night, and thank you for stopping by. Yeah, what else to say? Bye now.